I'm John the Builder, and welcome to my world. Today I'm going to talk to you about stairs. Why do we need stairs? Well, how do I get from this deck all the way to the ground? I need a set of stairs to do that. Here we have a set of stairs that are under construction. They've just been started. Yesterday, we cut the stringers, which is the structure of the steps that would hold it up. And in order to lay out the stringers and figure out how to get from this height down to this height, we have to figure out what that height is first. We first take a measurement from the height here to the ground. We divide it by 8, which is 4 point whatever. We'd have to go 8 inches 4 times plus an inch to get up here. 8 1/4 is the code in most towns. You can't have a step with a rise any higher than 8 1/4 inches. So what I would do is I would divide this by 5, okay? And then that would give me 6.95 inches, right, per rise. That means I have to rise 6.95 inches 5 times to get up here from down here. I have to determine 2 things, the rise and the run. Most runs are around 10 inches to 12 inches. This is an 11-inch run. Why is it an 11-inch run? Because we're using this material, decking material, to make the treads. And we want to use 2 pieces. These pieces are 5.5 inches each, so 2 pieces means 11 inches. On 5 rises, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That means we go up 5 times, but the 5th time is the surface we're trying to get to. So what we want is a stringer, I showed you before, we're gonna make with 4 treads. We're gonna make these runs smaller than 11 inches, so there's an overhang. We want a 1/2 inch overhang, we're gonna make it 10.5. We're gonna use a framing square, or a carpenter square, or a speed square, an invaluable tool for any carpenter. You lay out 6.95, which is right there to close to 7. And then you lay out 10.5 over here. Make a mark here, make a mark here. That's the top tread. 10.5 on the bottom of the wood now, 7, and continue that line down. This line doesn't count. This is the top. That's 1 tread. Now, we're gonna go 6.95 again by 10.5. Now we just went down another one. And we'll just continue like that till we get to the bottom. This, what you see here, is what I was doing. Now, this is your 6.95, this is your 10.5 each time. But if you notice, this is much narrower. The reason is we're using this material for the surface, for the treads. And the first step has to be cut the width of this off the bottom, otherwise it would be this much too high. This is a composite wood that never needs painting, it stays bright white. And then we cut this out and we apply it to the sides of the one on the left and the one on the right of the staircase. This way the staircase is finished. And on these risers, we'll use the same material, only we'll cut it down to go across the risers, so you'll have a nice closed set of steps instead of open, where, you know, things, debris, and animals can get in there. We don't want that. These are all screwed off. You'll see the stringers. You see the concrete haunch that I told you about. And here's the white on the side as the finish. Then when the decking goes on, the treads, we'll fill in with white here. This is the run. We'll fill the rise with white. And it'll be a finished set of steps like I came down at the beginning of the program. I'm John the Builder. Until next time, you can go to AskJohnTheBuilder.com, ask me any question you want. And if you have a good question, we'll do an episode on it.